bit.
Right, I got no sound.
Hot
There we are.
Right.
Okay.
Am I on the right version? I don't think I am. Let's load it.
You want 19.2.
Yeah. I think I just clicked on start rather than choosing.
Right. Let's do this. I might be a
Yeah,
bit more excitable than normal because I am now off work. I am also drinking whiskey. So, neat, might I add as well. So, right.
Meat?
Oh my, I'm drinking whiskey neat.
Oh, neat. I thought you said meat. Whiskey meat.
Whiskey meat, yeah, delicious.
Delicious.
Okay, the
Oh, don't
game
tell
is
me it's not
loaded.
going to find the. Oh, no, there we go. That's found the game. I didn't think it was going to find it. But it found it. It's a good.
It's
Multiplayer.
good.
Right.
Have you gone live yet or not?
Yeah. I'm waiting.
Hi, well.
Sure. Hi, Lynn. Is good volume, but Shadow is a bit quiet. Oh, well.
You're always quiet. That's one way to speak. That's one way to gain viewership.
Let's turn that up. Is that better?
Jesus, that literally, my eardrums are actually bleeding now. You forget I'm wearing a headset. Jesus Christ, is that better? Oh god, we're going to be here for a fun stream already, aren't we? Where are you then?
I'm refreshing the server. It was 1.19.2, wasn't it?
1.19.12.2.1.9. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, it's not finding.
Oh, 1.19.2, yeah?
Yeah. That's what I mean. 1.19.2.
What's happening? Is it not
I'm
picking up the
going
server?
into play multiplayer, and it's just not
Multiplayer?
multiplayer. Even your in-game volume is louder than you. Oh, I can turn that down. There we go. Boom. Yeah, and it's not finding you. Oh,
Okay, just click refresh, and then normally that should work.
No. I am clicking refresh, and nothing's happening.
Okay.
I
mean, do you want the IP address again or something, or what?
Yeah,
I mean,
I think so. Let's try that. Let me do.
It'll be the same one
I'll
as
tell you what
before.
probably happened. I probably didn't save it from last time.
Oh right, okay.
So let me.
It's the same one as it'll be in your.
Yeah. I just want to close that so nobody can see. Then I want to get onto that. And I want to.
Yeah, I've got it. I'll send you a screenshot of it. I'll put it in Discord. Actually, I'll do it now.
Okay. Add server. Yeah, I think I just did a direct connect and
There you go. I wouldn't copy that because I put too many dots in one of the.
Well, I'll copy it and then I'll just remove a dot.
Well, I didn't know if you saw it. That's all.
I didn't to begin with, but right, done. Right, okay. That is on. Yeah, I think last time I did a direct connect rather than.
Yeah.
Right, now I need to open that so people can see. Go on to that. There we go. Right, let's join the server. Let's do this. Let's do this thing.
Excellent. There you are.
Well, hello.
Yeah. Cool. Well, anyway, like I said, it's been a hot minute, isn't it? So
hot minute. Okay, so what is the plan for today?
I don't know. I mean, we can do a tree if you want, but if I'm honest, I can't be arsed with a tree.
Right,
it's going to take us hours to make it.
We won't be Christmassy. Right.
Well, I know it's Christmas. It doesn't. Is that the sun going down already? I think it probably is.
Probably. What I might do is take this off because I want to get some more eggs in there, and then I'll sort that out later. Oh, it is getting dark, isn't it?
Sorry, I got a bed. It's all good.
So I'm gonna continue on with this farm then, I think.
Yeah, let's just crack on with that. You know, I realised as well.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I realise I can also just go into this on my own, can't I?
Oh yeah.
You know, it's my server, so I can always come in if I'm very bored and just flatten shit.
Yeah, just flatten shit while you're watching telly or something. That's what I usually do. That's what I've been doing in my world. Digging big holes and just watching films and stuff.
Oh, it's been a while since we streamed. Like whether solo or co-op, it's that time of year though, isn't it? Life gets in the way and stuff like that.
It's Christmas, isn't it? Like everything just sort of goes weird over Christmas. Like people sort of get panicky, and then it's sort of like, well, what day is it? What day is it? And then people start like, oh god, the shop's gonna be shut, and the shop's like shut for like half a day.
Well, I'm very grateful that everything finally turned up in time, which is good.
Oh, and I was like, oh, Dad's not sent me a card. I had one off of Michelle, but not of him, and I was like, well, that's a bit, so I was a little bit miffed about that.
You got one off Michelle? I didn't get nothing.
Oh, did you not? And
I've had, the only cards I've had are from colleagues this year.
Oh, and then I got one yesterday, I think it was, from Dad. It was like a present and a card. And then James was like, oh yeah, but look at the date it was posted. It was posted on the 10th. So it took a good sort of 20 odd days, what's that, 10 days or so to get here?
Yeah, I know it's from him because I got one about 2 days prior, so from him anyway. So yeah, I assume that's what it was.
So yeah, I know they've literally just been dumping post sort of everywhere in boxes, in piles outside.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, my postie coming to work today, and he was like, "Oh, this is me done now," and I was like, oh, okay, and he was like, I was like, "What, you done?" Thinking he was like maybe he'd left or something. But he was like, "No, he's striking now." So.
Oh right, okay.
So I don't know when I'll see him again.
God,
But luckily he bought a couple of checks for some customer payments, so that was good.
Right, okay. Everyone's striking at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah.
Literally everybody. Like, I've got to get the train on Christmas Eve, and the trains stop at 6 o'clock. Unfortunately, my journey ends at about 12 o'clock, something like that. It's not a very long journey. I booked a seat, which is good, and if anybody thinks they're sitting in my seat, they can forget about it. But cool. But I just know it's going to be absolute carnage because I think there's a strike taking place tomorrow or something. So everyone's they're moving their travel day. So it is what it is, really, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got a every time I hear that now, I remember Dad ranting at me once because somebody had said that his boss had said that to him or something. So every time I hear it is what it is, I just remember Dad ranting about it.
He still hasn't confirmed if he's coming down in January yet. He said to me, "Oh, I've requested it off work. My manager says it's okay, but it still needs to go through HR." So I messaged him. I think it might have been yesterday morning, saying, "Look, what's the score? Because I need to book transport back." And he's like, "Apparently, he still can't book it yet, but it's pretty much a formality. He's got to wait for a new system or some crap like that." So I don't know.
Hello, it's Jake. I'm assuming it's JK. Welcome to the stream. I said to him, like, oh, is my parcel, is it a birthday or a Christmas present? And he said, oh, it's Christmas. I'll bring your birthday one up or birthday to come or something when I come down. So I assume he's coming down, but... I'm
working on that basis, yeah.
He's
it's not too much.
He's not told me dates or times or anything.
You've got the date.
So I'm playing multiplayer with my bro, who I think is doing... You're in the house, sorting the house out, aren't you? You're building the house. I'm building farms. There he is. And I'm building farms.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't know what times he's getting here, whatever. You know what he's like. He'll probably drop us a message.
Well, he's picking me up en route.
Oh yeah, he did say that, didn't he? Yeah, so you'll be arriving together.
So you'll probably know more than me on the day.
Yeah. Sorry, JK. This is my brother's private server. So unfortunately, it's just us two. I want to. I could. Yeah, I'm going to use more iron for an axe.
No one else is invited.
No.
So how many people can you have on the server then? Is there like a max?
As many as you want.
Really?
As you want, yeah. You can have bajillions if you like. Obviously, the bigger it is, the more of a. I'm going to have to start using bloody keyboard keys to get to my thing. My mouse is really weird at the moment. I scroll down and up and it sort of jumps. It'll start going down and then it'll go back up again, and I'm like, I don't need that.
Sounds like you just got. Do you know what you want to do? I know this sounds silly, but you want to do the same thing you did to your Nintendo Switch. Get that spray.
I've done that. I've done. I thought you meant blowing into it.
No, get the contact spray. Give that a good blast.
Oh, I've got that somewhere, didn't I? Or have I got that?
I know it's one of those things you put somewhere. For safekeeping. You never use.
Yeah, because that worked amazing on the.
That's what it's for.
The mousey thing. The what was it? The remote.
Switch. It was on the Joy-Cons and the Switch. Yeah.
I've got far too much stuff on me. Let's go feed these cows. Yeah, because I tried like bashing it to see if it was like dust or something, but it didn't really improve it.
Well,
Yeah,
it's a shame. It's happened now, like not like 2 weeks earlier, just in time for Christmas, eh?
The thing is, I forget because I go into work and the mouse in work's like fine, and I sort of, forget about how shitty it is, and then I go to get home and I just want to sort of scroll, especially with Minecraft, because I use it a lot for going through my items, and then it's just shit. Right.
I don't tend to scroll that much actually in Minecraft. I do, but I'm more of a numbers guy on the
Yeah,
hotbar,
see,
whatever you call
I
it.
used to be because I never used to have a scroll wheel on my mouse. But I find that especially like with like a creeper creeps up on you or whatever, and you're trying to bash for your sword, you just end up sort of mashing all sorts of buttons, and the amount of screenshots I'll take by accident, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
Oh, I'll do
yeah,
this
it's
map
true.
now. Okay.
Right. So the big question is,
Yeah.
are you all set for the marathon? How's training going?
No. Training is going not at all.
I started off really well, and these last few weeks I've just imploded, like emotionally,
Yeah.
mentally,
Yeah.
like my diet, and I'm actually getting quite nervous at times ticking already.
I know.
But
I was saying that because I was going to have a meet up with my run coach, and he was like, I was sort of saying to him like, I'm conscious that time is ticking, and he was like, look, you can only do what you can do, and and I like because I've been thinking I've got this cheese allergy, um, like my head's been all sort of like clogged up, and it's that time of year, and so I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
I'm still mentally focused, and I know that I'm gonna once I get going again I'll be fine. But it's just like it's just been tough, man. I don't know if it's
yeah.
just like the weather and just like the time of year and whatever. But yeah, I'm still really looking forward to it, and I'll be fine once I get going. But it's just
Yeah, I
I
know
mean
that.
I went
I know that once I sort of start, I'll be absolutely fine. It's just getting that sort of
yeah,
initial.
exactly. I mean I went for a run the other day and I was getting back pain again. It was almost like I felt like I still had some fitness there from the half, but
Yeah.
that was like 2.5 months ago, and I'm like, where's that gone?
Yeah, I
Like that could have
know.
been
I've literally
training
been.
time.
I've just. I've just. You know, not done anything at all. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Right. Which way is that facing? That needs to be on this wall here. Is this wall is this room sort of as big as you're gonna make it? Are you gonna sort of branch off, or are you just doing it bigger?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I'm just seeing as how far I can go back because
Well, I'm just
obviously,
gonna put that there just to keep it there. So that's our.
yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think what I'm probably going to do. I know it's dark back there. Please tell me off, but I'm digging that way. I'm still going to branch out. We're probably just going to have like partitions separate, and I'm probably going to go further this way over here. But I just wanted to see how far I could go back first. At least I've got an idea what the depth is. But it takes a lot longer than you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's quite a deep hill, to be honest.
Okay. I'd rather it was a lot bigger than being too small.
Yeah, yeah, because you can always build smaller rooms inside, but you can't. Because we want to. Yeah, this hill goes way back, so we've got plenty of room.
Oh, does it?
Actually, I saying that.
Yeah, because it drops down
there's
the
like
water, doesn't it?
there's a cave. You're actually very close to breaking through.
I am. I thought as much.
There's
Okay,
a big
fine.
cave,
That's good to
but
know.
that'd be cool though, because we could have like a back door into a caving system.
Sure. That's always a good thing.
So yeah. Right. Let's get back and do this thing. Do, 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 do. I do like these.
So yeah, I think
these mango trees, not mangoes, what they're called, mangrove.
mangrove, yeah, bamboo trees, right? So I was just going to say, like, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into a bit more streaming. But I will be honest, as much as I'm really enjoying it, and we've got plenty of things to play, I think certainly from next year, like my life and my focus is going to be the marathon. So,
Yeah.
I don't, I think I mean, we'll just see how it goes. But I still like to keep to our Thursdays for sure.
Yeah.
we'll just everything else.
Have you got a bed on you? Could you plop it down a second?
Sure. Good idea.
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely want to at least do one day streaming.
Sure.
I mean, Mondays and Thursdays is good, but then, like, if you can't commit to 2 days, because, like, I mean, I'm going to do most of my stuff in the morning, so...
Yeah, I've tried. I'm just not that morning person.
No, I think I found it really difficult, because it's just been so cold and so...
It has been cold, yeah, for sure.
So tired as well, and I don't know why I'm getting so tired, because I'm not going to bed any, like, later than I normally do.
I think it's a combination of everything. Like I've also been very tired. I'm not even going to tell you what time I've been going to bed. Not to sleep, but just to kind of chill out, you know.
Yeah.
And I think you just end up creating this cycle for yourself. I'm eating rubbish. I wake up. I do what I got to do, and then I'm just like, sod it. I'm going to get into bed, you know. And
yeah.
But I was going to say. I can't remember what I was going to say. Never mind. But you seem to have, once you're on it, you seem to have a pretty good routine, don't you? To be fair.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that, you know. I mean, things. I think we've gone past the winter thingy now, so I think things are going to start going the opposite way and getting lighter.
Takes a long time for that to notice a difference, though, doesn't it?
But I think with once Christmas is gone, I think mentally it'll just be like, okay, that's out of the way now. I can
100%, 100%, definitely. There is that kind of mental side to it, you know, for sure.
Right,
I'm going to take my stuff to Mum's. I'm going to go for a few runs around there, just so I'm at least staying. At least I'm starting the year off right, rather than waking up on the 1st of January, being like, oh my god, you know.
Yeah. I had a picture somewhere of what I was doing here. Where has that gone? Is it in my folder? Or is it on my phone? I don't think it's on my phone. Ow. No, it was on the computer. So where did that go?
Was this your plan?
Yeah, I got it.
So is this going to be a tall building, or is it going to be...
No,
what is this for?
It's not tall at all. This is the farm and iron farm.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. So this is just going to be... There'll be like a little hut thing in the middle, and that'll be sort of... It won't be any taller than that. Right, so there we go. And then get back into the game. Hello. So that's in there. New Year's resolution will start on 26th of December. Yeah, I mean, I like starting things on a certain date, but then I always get like anxious to get started. It's like I want to do another decluttering challenge this year. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I'm listening. Yeah. I know when it's quiet, you're always like...
Just because it's like complete silence as well. There's no like... I'm
thinking as well, and that takes a lot of effort from me, you know, so...
So I want to sort of clear like 2,023 items out the house.
Oh god, that thing again! Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you did start getting to a point where it was like, here's this pack of spaghetti. There's 200 sticks of spaghetti in there.
No, I did get rid of a load of paperwork. Like, got rid of a whole filing sort of box full of paperwork that I scanned in and shredded. And it's like stuff back from like 2017. You know, like old mobile bills and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm quite lucky that because I move so frequently, I'm always just decluttering. Don't need that. I haven't used it in like a week.
I like the idea. I mean, it's impossible with the animals, but I like the idea of that whole. There's a thing where like, you keep enough stuff that if you had to sort of just hop into a car and go somewhere, you can just pack everything into one car. That sort of like level of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But obviously, with the animals, that's impossible. But
oh my god, yeah.
You know, but I like that idea of just having so little stuff that if you ever do need to move, you've just got like, you know, half a morning of
quite cathartic as well. Is that the right word for it? Yeah.
So but it's like I wanted to sort of make a start, even though the challenge is for next year. It's like, but I want to get started. I don't want to sort of sit here waiting for a certain day. So I get like eager.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. I know for a fact that my issue is alcohol. That is my downfall. I mean, I'm not a massive drinker by any means. You know, I know I've obviously had craft beer as a hobby and stuff like that, but when I was at the start of the year and I wasn't drinking, I felt great.
Yeah.
I had all the energy and I was eating healthy. I was losing a lot more weight quickly. And then I started to let in slipped in here, slipped in there, and then every now and then I'll have a few beers
Yeah.
so for me, again, I don't even know if I want to be a drinker. All my mates are drinkers, and every time I see them, all we do is get really drunk, and I don't like that anymore.
Yeah,
I'm too
it's
old
like
for that.
with the family get-togethers, like James is not a big drinker. Well, he doesn't drink. He's pretty much gone teetotal. Not for any reason. He just can't be bothered. And I'm
Yeah,
sort of I don't drink a lot either. And then whenever we have a get-together, it's just always ends up in the bloody pub. And it's
yeah,
like I want to do something different. I want to go see what's going on. I want to go on like the boat trips and
sure.
and go for a nice hike somewhere, and and it's just sort of like, where are we? Oh, we're sat in a pub waiting for the rugby to start, and it's like,
Yeah, I mean it's a big culture in England as well, isn't it?
yeah,
And I think what frustrates me is, are you miles up above ahead of me? Are you
yeah,
up in
yeah.
the
I'm,
sky
I'm
somewhere?
chopping trees
Oh, okay, I could just see your initials. I
up
was like, where are
in
you?
the sky.
And I've come to the point where I'm like, you know what? If my friendships are purely based on alcohol, then you know what? Then not that my friends are dead to me, but sod 'em. Like I
Yeah,
need to do my
that's
own
the
thing. I
thing.
need
Like,
to be my own boss.
like you want friends that you can have hobbies with, like so people that can go out hiking with, and doing like adventure sort of stuff. It's
Oh, well,
like,
speaking of hiking, don't forget that I can hear zombies around me now, so I must be
oh,
close to that. But I'm whilst I'm coming down on I think it's like the 5th to the 7th or something of January.
yeah,
I'm also coming down, or planning to anyway, at the end of January, which is the 28th, because there's a football game on, and we said we're probably
yeah,
going to go for a hike on the moors. So you still down
yes.
for that, yeah?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah. Defo,
Cool.
because I'm hoping by then that I'll have sort of started getting back into fitness or whatever. I'm going to be wanting to get, get
Moving.
active. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Because
that's
like this at the moment, because I'm watching this Advent charity thing every day. That's like 2 hours, like 8 till 10 every single day. I'm sat in front of the computer, like watching that. So that's like 2 hours. I think that's why I'm not sleeping very well, because it's not that I'm going to bed late, because I'd normally go to bed about 10. I think it's because I'm watching that I'm not like decompressing.
sure.
So even though I'm going to bed at the same time, mentally I'm still awake.
It's funny how we have these little things, isn't it? Idiosyncrasies. So for me, it's been the World Cup. Because every night, it's been I really want to watch that game, I really want to watch that game, and now it's the darts,
Yeah,
so,
I'm sort of quite looking forward to it being over. I think he's doing a Christmas Day draw. But I don't know how many people are watching that. But
Christmas Day, well, fair enough.
I think he's doing a couple of special ones on Christmas Day. I think he's doing there's a enclosure that's going. Some guy that makes custom enclosures. So there's like a separate draw for that. Some other bits and pieces. He's still got like 40 odd things to prizes, and he's only got like 2 or 3 days to get them all out. Because he's only been doing like 4 or 5 prizes a day. It's like he's got so much stuff that people are still donating stuff. Like, because they'll be chatting on the street, and people are like, "Oh, can I donate this, that, and the other?"
And you still haven't won yet?
I have. I won.
Okay, congrats.
I won a couple of days ago. I think on the 17th or something. I won a mantis and a. Oh, Jesus Christ! This music is. Let me just turn that down, because the music is overpowering. There we go. Yeah, and like a pinned, framed sort of mantis. So it'll be like a dead one that's going to be positioned on.
Oh right,
like
it's still pinned. Got you. Okay, fine. Did you ever do that moth of yours? Did you ever, or did you just have to throw it away, or
No,
have you kind of?
I've got it. It's
Have you taken the guts out then? Have you?
Well, there wasn't a lot of guts to begin with, because it's
okay, so it hasn't rotted away or anything then.
No,
yet,
the body's gone a little bit fuzzy from
death.
not quite mold, but you know what I mean. It sort of started to get a bit. So I put it in a box to with silica beads to sort of dry it out a little bit.
I was going to say, if you take the oxygen out, that'll probably slow down
yeah.
decomposition.
So I don't want to frame it just yet, because I want to make sure it completely dries out. But I do have it sort of in process of. Right. So that is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
God, it looks like I've done nothing. This place is. It's taking me like 3 hours so far to do this. It's quite peaceful though. I'm not gonna lie.
3. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's. Sleep time again, please.
Yeah. It's not nighttime yet.
Oh, it's starting to rain.
There we go.
1,
I'm
2,
in.
3, 4.
So what are you doing for Christmas anyway?
We're going round to James's sister's for Christmas dinner.
Is she single? Is she with a partner or married or anything?
She is single.
Okay.
Single. She is a crazy cat lady.
Is she fit? Oh, that would be weird, wouldn't it? Brothers and sisters, and like, oh god.
How would that? Yeah. This is my brother. He's also my brother-in-law.
Oh my god! I've never thought about it that way. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? Really? I mean, I'm sure it must have happened somewhere in people's lives.
Because our genes aren't mingling, so that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, they absolutely are not mingling.
Well, you've met him, haven't you?
Yes, I did. We went for a roast, which I had to pay for because we sold that Rubik's Cube in less than 10 minutes, whatever it was. Yeah, good party trick, that one.
Yeah.
But I have met her. I can't remember much about it, to be fair.
But yeah, she during COVID she found a cat sort of abandoned.
Right.
And she took it to it was just on the side of the bloody motorway, and she took it to the Cats and Dogs Home. And they were like, well, because of COVID, we have no space for them. We're not taking anything in.
Right.
And they said, if you're willing to sort of look after it, we'll cover expenses, because it'd obviously been dumped because it had health issues and stuff. And whoever owned it couldn't be bothered to, deal with that. Oh, hello. There's a. What's going on here? Oh,
so probably shouldn't. Whereabouts does she live? Sure, don't want sharing that on stream, do you? I just realised it's probably quite information specific. Don't worry about it. It's not important.
She's local. She's local.
Oh, okay, fine. Right, okay.
Yeah. She used to live Honiton.
Right.
But now she's local.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, that is a Flemish, isn't it? Oh, that's all right.
Yeah. So.
And is that James's only sister or any sibling, I should say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He has no other siblings, no other relatives.
So is she cooking in that? Yeah.
Yep, she's cooking. It's her turn, which is good because our oven has died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a couple of weeks ago. We knew it was going because it was sort of just getting really old.
I'd be saying like the heat or the thermostat was going or gone or something. Yeah,
and then so James was really upset because like he likes to have chips with his dinner. And I'm like, well, I'm alright. I can just deal with whatever in my, in a pan or whatever.
Oh my god, you never guess what? Sorry to interrupt, but I've just found the entrance to the cave, and I've realised that the entrance to the house, that wall I said that I was going to bring further to the side, it's literally on the edge of the cave. So this might be as big as our house can be.
Well, that's fine, because then we've got something, like we don't need so much room, do we?
No, we don't.
And that gives us a nice limit.
Oh shit, there's a skelly, and he's killing me.
1, 2, 3, 4, yep. Sorry to ignore the fact you're being murdered, but
It's okay. I'm alive. Sorry to ignore the fact you're being murdered. Yeah.
So we've got an air fryer. Because I suggested that a few weeks ago before it died. Because I said to him if we need a new oven, would it be worth getting an air fryer rather than a new oven? But then we looked at the prices of them, and they were like almost the same bloody price as getting an oven.
Oh really?
Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chatbots. The price is lower
than any please. Oh my god, I'm so glad you messaged.
Please let me pay.
Oh my god.
Is that when you might win in the advent? Oh, I see the excitement. Yeah, that's why I'm not sleeping, because I might win the advent. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I'd suggest it, and we sort of looked at it, and we thought, oh no, the prices for a decent one are about the same as getting an oven, so whatever, But in the end, we went for like a Tefal one that sort of mid-range, so it cost us a couple of £100. Not even that, 100 and something maybe. But it's actually it's quite good. We only want a small one because we don't need a lot.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to need a villager now. There was a village somewhere, wasn't there?
I can't go into it because I've still got the thingamabob on me. I don't know if there was one nearby.
Oh, have you still got the? Oh, tell you what, I know how to cure that. I forgot you had that.
It's milking it. Well, I'm not planning to go to a village anytime soon, so I don't even need it.
But you know, if you sort of accidentally, because we're going to turn our house, this area is going to be turned into a village because of what I'm building.
Okay.
Essentially, it becomes a village because of the amount of villagers in it. Right, I need to make some fences. If I can remember how to make fences.
Oh shit! Ignore me.
That's a fence gate. Okay. Yeah. So for some reason he decided to break in the cooker by making a roast, and I'm like, okay. But actually turned
really
out,
well. Okay.
yeah. We had to do the chicken in the slow cooker because we just, we've only got a small one, enough for a couple of chicken breasts and some chips or something. So yeah, we had to do that in the slow cooker. Oh, there's a thingy there. But it turned out all right actually. The only thing with the chicken obviously didn't have like the nice crispy skin because
Okay.
it'd been in the slow cooker rather than under the thingy. But it was all right. It was good.
Fair play. I don't have a microwave, but you know what? Like, I make do. It's fine. Not that I would use a microwave often, but it's quite handy for like reheating meals. I tend to do batch.
Because I never wanted a microwave because I was always like, well, you can do exactly the same.
It's really for reheating though, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes longer. Like if you want a jacket potato, you can do it in the oven. If you want some beans, you just do it in a pan in the.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. You think about this cost of living crisis, and like to run your oven for an hour and a half these days actually costs a lot more than it would to use your microwave for 9 minutes. So it's there's pros and cons there as well, isn't there?
Yeah. So but then James wanted one, so and I think his mum was giving us his old one, so it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. And we do use it quite a bit actually. But it's one of those things that if I don't need it, I don't.
It just takes up so much room as well. Yeah. I mean, I've got a reasonable sized kitchen, but like, it just uses up so much workspace.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe this conversation we're having. We'll be talking about mortgages.
Oh my god, we're so old.
I know. I know.
Yeah, we're actually overpaying on our mortgage now, which is great.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I put a nice big chunk on it yesterday.
Excellent. We are talking about mortgages.
Oh,
so did you go for fixed rate or for a tracker?
Well, that's the thing. We've got a year before we have to remortgage.
I'd hold fire until you know what actually going to happen, really, because it's very volatile at the moment, isn't it?
If we overpay as much as possible, when we come to remortgage, we we won't have to borrow so much. So
that's very true.
We want to sort of just pay off as much, and we've challenged ourselves that we're gonna pay off like 10,000 this year.
Okay.
Which is it's quite a lofty goal, but if we really sort of try hard, I reckon we can.
Hang on a second, slow down. Do you know what my rent costs a year?
Yeah.
9,600. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. I pay £800 a month. So there you go.
But that's bearing in mind we're paying mortgage as well. This is just like savings money extra on top.
So, okay, fine. I thought you meant that was your entire mortgage. That's additional payment then, is it?
Yeah. This overpaying. We're paying that on top of our.
Oh wow, that is a lot then. Yeah, that's fair play. Yeah.
So which is a lot, but like I said to James, even if we end up sort of like not paying off so much, but we've been aiming and we end up paying off 6,000. That's great. That's still a huge chunk off.
It is. I looked into that myself when I had a mortgage, and sometimes they actually charge you like a fee because obviously they don't want you to cut them so quick. So
yeah, we can pay off 10% before we get charged a fee. So obviously at the moment there's no way like if next year we won't go near 10%.
Sure.
But obviously as we make overpayments and the interest comes down, then it will.
Yeah.
We'll get closer and closer to that target, and then what we'll do is we'll sort of overpay as much as possible and then stick the rest in the savings account. So when it's due, we just sort of put a chunk in and do it that way. Right, I am going to go on a hunt for villagers. I'm gonna take a bed with me. Where is my bed? My bed's up in the thing there, isn't it?
I'm inside, so you're gonna have to tell us, guys, if
That's
you
right.
can
I'll
sleep.
take a bed. I've got a boat. I'm gonna take a bed.
But if you're getting villagers, you're gonna probably need to tell me. Are you bringing them back? Or are you gonna need to tell me how to get rid of the
Well,
buff? I've got.
until this gets marked up as a village, yeah, you just need to
Oh,
basically
okay.
drink a bucket of milk.
Oh, we got cows. So that's
Which I
fine.
can. Yeah, we've got cows. I'm assuming you can milk them through our thing. Let me just try it. Actually, I'm right in the house. I'll bring you.
If you are, then can you? Oh, you might as well bring me the bucket. Bring it to me.
me the bucket.
Bring me the bucket.
Oh, you remind me of that. What's his name? That film. Wafer
Oh, God.
Thin. Oh, Mr. Creosote. Where
What
bring
film's
another
that?
Monty Python, Meaning of Life.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Bring Monsieur another bucket. It is night time.
Okay. Well, you're the one sleeping, aren't you? Jeez.
I'm bringing you your milk.
It's
Oh
not
no, I've
night
sucked
time.
up all your cobble. No.
No, why are you doing that? Don't do that. Oh, you love it. You didn't see the 15 stacks I hid around the corner out somewhere, did
There
you?
is a bucket
Thank you for
there.
the milk. Yeah, well, I can't pick it up because I'm full of cobblestone.
Yeah, so throw out your cobblestone.
Yeah, but I can't because there's so much cobblestone around. I just end up picking that up instead.
Yeah, but if you stand on top of it and you flick
I
out
literally am. I literally am.
keep flicking out the cobblestone, and eventually it'll go into your inventory. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful. It's not going to work.
Oh no, I'm picking up all the...
Okay, so yeah, basically in this corner here,
Yeah.
right here is where the dungeon is. Goes behind there, but also this wall. There's literally dungeon right behind here.
A dungeon?
No, not dungeon. I just mean like
Aw.
caves. I meant. Sorry, I meant caves.
I got me all
So,
excited.
I'm really not sure how big this. I'm basically going to try and dig out almost like a perimeter as far as I can go.
Yeah. Just sort of go right up to the edge of everything, and then you did sleep, and then
I did. Yeah, I can't really go much higher. I might be able to get a second floor in there, but well, anyway, it is what it is.
We can always put walls in to sort of like make the room smaller or whatever.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking like partitions rather than doors every 5 seconds. So that is fine. I'm cracking on. I'm doing all right.
Village. Where was a village?
Oh, great news, by the way. Guess what?
What?
Only 6 months till Tears of the Kingdom.
Is that Zelda?
Yeah, it's a new. That's a sequel to Breath of the Wild. Yeah.
Yeah. Guess what though? You won't be able to play it though, will you? Ha! You'll be running a half marathon. Ha!
Actually, maybe I could play it whilst running the marathon.
Yeah. I reckon we should dress up as Zelda people.
Zelda people.
You dress up as a princess.
Zelda people.
You dress up as a princess. I'll dress up as Link.
Oh my god. Okay, oh god. I've never thought about doing cosplay when I'm running, but I suppose it could be quite fun, wouldn't it?
Because then you can for charity.
The thing is, though, you've got to do it really well because, see, people keep asking me, am I doing stuff for charity, like the marathon, that, and I'm like, I'm not. But then I think I probably should because charity is a really good cause. But then for me, I'm like, I don't know. I don't like asking people for money, and I don't know enough people to ask for money. And
yeah, I tend not to just because I do like a few races, and I'm like, if I'm asking people every 5 minutes for another 20 quid for a race or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheeky. But like, I think for the marathon, I will. Just because it's a bigger distance, and like the bosses asked me when I was doing 10k. Yeah, when I was doing the Bristol one, they were asking me if I was doing it for charity. And
okay.
And I'm like, well, no. But I don't want to keep asking people every 2 minutes.
I know. I think my company might even like give a percentage of like what I make back in donations.
Now,
I'm
question:
not sure.
where was a village?
I'm not sure.
I want one that's fairly close, especially close to water.
What I was going to say about dressing up or cosplay, if you will, is that if you go online and you type in like Link outfit, they're also pretty naff, aren't they?
Yeah, or
they're decent, but they're well overpriced.
Yeah.
And I just don't know if I've got the skills to make something myself.
The problem is if you
and you got to run it as well.
Yeah, if you were that creative that you could make something, right? You've got the materials and stuff. If you're making a one-off cosplay, the amount of material that you're going to need to buy to do it is you might as well just buy the suit outright.
Yeah, when you're absolutely... Don't die.
Almost fell down a hole. You
Yeah,
know,
you're right.
it's not going to be worth. You know, if you spend sort of £30 on a costume, it's going to be cheaper than sort of making one.
So when you see these Mario ones, you're like, oh my god, that's so bad. You know.
It's me, a Mario.
Have you seen any of the trailers for the new Mario film, by the way?
I know Chris Pratt was like, "This is the best Mario you're ever gonna hear," and he's like, "Yeah, it's me, Mario."
Yeah. Well, basically, yeah. All right, mate.
Mario.
Yeah, they've kind of played on his New York accent, because Mario, although he's an Italian plumber, there is some history where he was in New York because the whole Donkey Kong thing.
Right.
But in the second trailer, he does go wahoo, and it does sound a bit more like Mario. But
yeah,
I think
Princess, just like, it just doesn't sound like Italian. He's just got no accent at all. He's just like, yeah, mate, right. What the hell's going on here? I'm Mario, ain't I?
Jack Black does an amazing Bowser, of course.
I don't think I've heard him yet, though, but I can imagine he would be.
Yeah, there's two trailers,
awesome.
and the second trailer is really good. But I actually really look forward to the film. I mean, I'm a massive Mario nerd anyway. But Princess Peach, I just feel they've made her look far too like generic, almost like a Disney princess. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know she is a princess, but she looks too much like something from Frozen or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, she's always got that iconic, like, really puffed out dress, and you know, and you can't just have her being.
And they've also made her a badass as well. She's like a fighter in it as well.
She's supposed to be a damsel in distress.
Exactly, you know.
That's the whole point. She keeps getting kidnapped all the time.
I know. Yeah, Jack Black makes it really. I mean, you couldn't pick anybody better to do a better job for Bowser.
He gives everything to what he does.
I love him. I actually feel that I am like Jack Black. Like I like the way we think. I'm tasting music, what it does to us, the whole lot. Like I want to be Jack Black, basically.
Oh, hello, doggos.
Come with me, Cage.
I cannot find a village. I'm sure we had one close by. I've probably gone.
They're the fucking flutes.
What was that? The dick push-ups thing. I love that.
Cock push-ups. Yeah.
Oh,
well, how many cock push-ups can you do?
Oh, like, just the one, really. Oh, one is all you need. But yeah, I do like Jack Black. He's just got so much confidence as well in himself.
He's just so likable. I think he's also relatable because he's a Hollywood star, but he's not all about like the figure or like, you know, looking prim and proper, and he's just himself as well. And I mean, how can you not like him? I mean, you think what you see, I think, is what you get with him as well. Like that is how he is, just in normal life and stuff as well. You know.
Yeah, I don't think you wouldn't ever sort of meet him in the street and be like, oh my god, it's Jack Black, and he'd be like, fuck off, you know.
Yeah.
He would just be like, you know, it was awesome. But where is the village? I wanna kidnap villagers. I've got to find a village, and then it's going to be so difficult to get one out because I'm going to be blocked in by a bloody cliff or something stupid. So what is our plans for our server in the new year then?
What do you mean specifically?
Well, like, you know, what we're going to do. We've got to do our house, obviously, finish off our house. We want to do kill the dragon.
Kill the dragon. We've got a list of things to do there. We need some ender pearls. One of the things was a really weird thing. I think you must have put that when you're trying to be funny or something. Let me just approach said.
Of course it was funny. I'm hilarious.
Oh, that was it. Build ultimate base.
Ultimate base. Yeah.
We've got the sheep farm pig crusher, the auto meat cooker. The village, spelt as village, of course.
Yeah, which was you, by the way. That wasn't.
I know. Level hill. I mean, you know what? Like, I definitely think we need to get a ton of shulker boxes because they're always handy. I don't know. I think like I'm just enjoying.
There was a village. There was a village right up this hill, wasn't there? There was.
I don't know.
Right by the horrible snowdrifts.
Oh, of course. I just like going with the flow, really. You know, it depends because
I like the juxtaposition of like one day we do the sort of stay on base, the next day we do adventures. I like that sort of thing.
yeah, sure. I mean, definitely what needs to be added on the list, which I can't get to, is I want to go to a woodland mansion as well. You know, I know we can
Yes.
get a map for that, but that's something I've not done yet
Well,
ever,
once I
and I'd like
kidnap a
to.
load of villagers, we
That's
can
right. Yeah.
get a dude. Are there any dudes up here? I'd rather have a dude that's up high so that I can. Hello, sir. Would you like to? That's a baby. Should we kidnap a baby?
You want?
Let's kidnap a baby. Let's put that. Excuse me, child. Child. This way, please. Go on. In the boat. In the boat. I wish you could put leads on villagers.
God, it really does take a long time to mine out some cobble, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Your technodrome must be taking forever.
Yeah, I
Whatever it is
haven't.
you're
I haven't
making.
touched. Yeah, I haven't touched the technodrome because I've been doing the. Yeah, it's got to be in the bed. Right, kidnapping a child. Don't mind me. It's kidnapping a child. Oh, I need to sleep. Yeah, because I've just been digging out the stronghold. And I was talking to Meerkat a couple of days ago. A few weeks ago, and she was like, "Oh, I bet you by this time next year you won't be finished it still." So I've put a little plaque up that says,
Okay.
this time next year. So we'll see how far I've gotten.
Oh, well, okay, that's quite cool. I like that. Yeah.
Right, now I'm sailing over the ground, coming back with a babby.
I mean, we've done quite a bit with our base already. To be fair, when you sit back and admire it, I say done
Yeah.
quite a bit. I mean, we're only on about episode 6 or 7, I think, right? Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I think we're still in single digits. I can check, but I think we are still in single digits. Oh, in the tree. Oh, we're going to get in this water. Now, I cannot remember if this water was cut off from where I need to go.
I've got some amazing tunes playing in my ear right now.
Yeah?
Oh,
so no, this is... Oh my god.
What, it's not working, or what's up?
No, this is
Talk
like
to me.
pool. This is like... Is there a way around here?
Oh, right, okay, so, yeah.
Oh, actually, no, we might be alright. Yeah, I need Oh, I think this is cut off. Oh no, please let me into the big ocean. Oh, no, actually, we might have ocean. We might have ocean. Huh. Right, where is... So, yeah, the last one was number 8, so this is number 9.
Okay.
Huh. Now, please don't end. Oh, no.
What's up?
No. I'm home. We're home. Excellent. Oh, that's good. That
Nice.
means I can sail all that way to next time. Excellent. Now I need to get this little shit. What have you thrown cobble in the water?
Don't pick it up. Do not pick it up. There's about 50,000 snacks there. No, you decided to boat over that particular part.
That's my docking area. Right.
Don't pick up the cobblestone. And also, by the way, you'll probably go to the other place where I know you haven't. That's okay. I was going to say there's another one around the corner where I dumped over the cobble into the sea.
And I'm going to hope this little shit wants to go for the bed. Don't drown. Don't drown. Don't drown. Go on, baby. Up you get, baby. Baby, up you get. Where are you going, baby? No. Come on, baby. You can go this way. Come on. That's it. Up you go. Come on.
Don't need to. Please
Come
don't
on,
talk like that on my own.
baby. Come on,
Please.
little baby.
Oh, it really grinds my
Come on,
gears.
little baby. Oh, he's in. He's in. Excellent. We've got our first villager.
Excellent.
Nice. Got our first villager. Great. Great. So I can I help you, sir. So now I need to go and I want to block him in. I want to block him in so he's nice and safe. While I go get another one. And I know he's just walked over there. Right, excellent. I would like my bed black, please, sir.
Talking to me?
Right, no, I'm talking to the babby.
Okay.
Right, we have one babby. I'm going to put a roof over him because I do not want zombos to come in and eat him.
This spyglass is so good. Like compared to like what it did on the Switch version, it really is like amazing what I can see.
Yeah. Oh, actually, have you got any dirt that you've
Yes.
thrown away? Please, can I have a stack of dirt?
There you go. 2 stacks.
Mercy buku.
Double the fun.
Okay, so let's get this dude in here so he can grow up nice and safely. Right.
Yeah. So before I forget, and while I've got you on invoice in person,
yeah.
Like I said about James's gift, I don't know what it looks like because it was packaged so well. It made sense just to not open it and keep it like it. And I just really like it. Like everything I looked at, like the reviews and the pictures, it was like I was like, even I'd have that for myself, you know. And then it turned up. I was like, "What the hell is that?" so you'll have to apologise if it's horrendous, because
okay. Like I haven't seen your gift that I sent because obviously it went straight to you. So I'm excited to hear the reviews of that.
Got a funny idea. I know what it could possibly be.
Possibly,
I'm not gonna lie.
Possibly.
Here we are. It's okay. I'm talking to myself. And I haven't Googled the business, but I have an idea of what that business does. So I've kind of put 2 and 2 together, and based on last year's effort as well.
Yeah.
I'm but I don't know what the content could be, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I think it was reviewed by Meerkat.
Okay, right. I'd assume there was probably some kind of editorial sign-off, shall we say?
But I think you'll like it. I hope you'll like it anyway.
I appreciate it. I'm actually really impressed with some of the stuff I got you, by the way.
Nice.
Really impressed. Like, you know, it just like I'll be honest. Like we're old enough now. I don't ever expect anything from you. It's just nice to be thought of and say, and maybe like to just a, you know, just a text or something, you know.
Yeah.
And if I want something on myself, I tend to just buy it for myself, which isn't much.
That's why I've just done charity for the last few years.
Yeah,
it's like,
for sure.
you know, like if you want something, you've got the means to buy it and afford it and whatever, you know. Whereas I'd rather give to charity because they don't have it, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But I like to get you something anyway, just because.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so hard for me because, like, obviously not hard for me, but like with your birthday as well, it's like I don't just want to get you loads of just random small crap. I like to think I've done something for your birthday separately and then something for Christmas or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point I'm making is that I was looking on why is that not letting me place the why is that?
Is there
there we go. Sorry. No, it's me. It's user error. What was I saying? Yeah, I can't be bothered to go into the town shopping and all that sort of stuff, you know. And online is so much better these days than it used to be. But the stuff I've come across that I found, even though sometimes, is it going to be good quality? Is it not? Is it going to be not what I kind of ordered? Yeah, I'm just really impressed, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Good. Yeah, I've not sort of gone to any shop.
Exactly. That's enough sentence.
It's like, I don't really like using Amazon if I can help it because of their practices. But
sure.
end of the day, 5-star review, Hylian's gift I go is priceless. Okay.
Priceless. There we go. Yeah, of course.
But sometimes it's just so convenient. But
it is. What, you mean Amazon or just online shopping in general?
Amazon. Yeah, it's like, especially like James has Prime, so it's sort of like generally sort of.
Oh, if you got Prime as well, it's good for and that's the thing. They use their own couriers too, which is quite helpful with the issues with Royal Mail and whatnot. But I did actually buy quite a bit off Amazon, which I don't normally do. I normally look elsewhere or specialist shops or whatever. But
but
sometimes it's
like
just...
my milk now. I'll get off of Amazon.
Really?
You can get a couple of boxes. It's like 6 in a box. So I can get 12 boxes just sent to work, so I can keep some in work and bring some home. And it's like, it's just right, because you go to the shop, it's slightly cheaper than going to the shop, because I think it's almost like £3 a bottle in the shop.
Seriously?
On Amazon, because you can sort of bulk buy it, I think it works out like £2.50 or something.
If you got Prime as well, it's free delivery, so it kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's just it's just come straight to your door. You've not got to carry back armfuls of bloody of stuff. So it's I don't like their practices, but it's convenient. So
they also sell an awful lot of tat on there as well.
Oh god, I thought I got rid of my sword then, but no, it just jumped into somewhere else. Okay, phew.
It's changed a lot. Like some of the stuff on there that you buy as well. It used to be like when they started doing like, because it used to be everything was kind of Amazon, and now they do like basically it's almost like eBay. eBay used to
eBay is really shit now. You used to be able to find some really good deals.
Yeah.
Whereas
it
now
comes from China, and they lie to you as well. You say no, UK only, and they say, "Oh, I'm in Worcester," and actually, like, why is it taking 4 weeks to turn up?
But even then, like the prices are not like it used to be like a second-hand shop. It used to be like, so you'd get like second-hand goods, but it would be second-hand prices. And now it's almost like the same price as buying it brand bloody new, and yet you're getting it second-hand, or you're getting it from some scammer or something, But at least with Amazon, you've got a recourse to sort of go back on rather than fighting bloody eBay.
To be honest, they don't even bat an eyelid, do they, Amazon, when it comes to stuff like that?
Because I had a music book I'd ordered once, and some reeds, and they got lost in the post. Right here. And then so I messaged Amazon. Amazon's just like, here you go, I'll just send your order out again. And then it arrived as well shortly afterwards, so I gave it to my music tutor.
I had the same thing actually. They said they delivered it, and I was like, where is it? And they went, oh, we actually, it said delivered to it. Yeah, we said delivered to a resident, and it was like 7 doors up the road. Who goes to a 7-door neighbour? You go next door, you might go to the next one, and I found out in the end. I can't remember how I did it, but in between that, they sent me another order. So I had all these. I think it wasn't anything. It was like coffee filters. It was nothing exciting. It wasn't like I bought like 300 quid's worth of gear or something on PS5, But yeah, anyway.
Right, let's get this guy. Let's give him this.
Have you ever tried Jack Daniel's honey, by the way?
Yes, I think so, because my friend really likes Jack Daniel's, so I probably had some at his house.
The honey version. Yeah. It's not very nice, I'm drinking it, but I got it from work.
Right, sir, I need you to go this way, please, sir. This way, sir. This way. This way. There we go.
I talked about your allergy in work, by the way.
No, this way, sir, this way, please, sir. No, where are you going? No. Hello? Oh, he's fucking running away. Oh my god. Get back in that boat.
Safe to speak? Or are you?
Yeah, sorry, so I'm just getting frustrated at this dude.
No, as long as you're sorted. Yeah, I talked to a load of nurses about your allergy, and they all think you're talking out your ass. They were like, no one, like, you don't get allergies to cheese. Like, not sneezing. Not sneezing. They were really miffed by the fact that sneezing is your symptom.
Okay, well,
and
I read
where
on
did
the
you get?
internet.
Where is that? Where you got it from?
I
Did you
read
do the
it on
internet?
the internet. Some other woman from my city.
So you've Doctor Googled it, and that's what you're relying your whole.
Excuse me, the newspaper never lies.
Oh my God! You're right. Okay. Right.
Yeah, and it had exactly the same symptoms that I get, like headaches and.
Yeah, but guess what? I googled that my bum hurts the other day, but I ain't got prostate cancer. You know, like that's not a good example, but you know what I mean.
But when I stopped eating cheese for a trial period of a couple of days, all of a sudden it cleared up.
Okay, so let me tell you one thing right now. 3 days is not enough. Do you know how long it needs to be? It needs to be 3 weeks. Do you know how I know that? Because Vicky was on the FODMAP diet, which is fructose, oligosaccharides, polysaccharides, polyols, and basically all the kind of foods that are known to possibly cause some kind of gut inflammation. And that boils down to things like, hang on, hear me out. Let me finish. Things like even like tomatoes and broccoli and even like the skins of peas. So the only way to really know if you have an intolerance or an allergy to something, maybe not allergy but an intolerance, is to completely cut out all of those foods, okay, and then slowly reintroduce these foods. So you need to be clean basically for at least 2 to 3 weeks before you reintroduce. So I would say that a couple of days might not have been enough for your body to, shall we say, detox any particular nasties. And I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just being a pain in the ass.
My gut works are absolutely fine, so I don't think it's an intolerance because everything's been fine from that particular angle.
But what is it in cheese that you're allergic to then?
I don't know. But all of a sudden I started eating a lot of it, and oh God, no! Don't want you.
Maybe it's not the cheese. Maybe it's something else.
Yeah, possibly.
But, I mean, maybe given the fact that it could be Duncan, it could be dogs.
Possibly.
You know, because Dad's allergic to cats, and he just puts up with it.
No! Don't you dare drown, you little shit! Get out of there! Oh my God, fucking hate villagers.
But it's interesting anyway. I feel for you. Obviously, like it's half the battle is knowing, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
And then like you kind of feel like you've got it. Like I said with Vicky, she sort of thought she'd nailed it on the head with a particular type of food. Let's just say wheat. Went gluten free, and we're still getting issues. And it got quite hard because there were some days it was like, oh my God, like we've cut out everything, and everything was specialty bought kind of products that didn't have onion powder and stuff like this. And
I don't think it's sort of bad like that. I don't think it's
yeah, sure.
I
mean, if it's only sneezing, that's not so bad, but it's not ideal though, is it?
Yeah, and just sort of generally sort of snotty and this dude is not gonna.
Sounds like you're having a hard time over there.
Well, he wants to go back to his village.
All right.
But obviously,
can you not just put him in a box and put a roof on him, and then he's not going to die, then, is he?
Well, he's in the water is the problem.
Well, how do you let him get in the water, eh?
Because he was in the boat, and I let him get out the boat, so hoping he would climb up on the cliff, and he climbed up on the cliff, and then immediately got in the water on the other side.
Oh God, do you need a hand?
Possibly.
Yeah, let me just finish this little section.
I'm worried he's going
to
sort of like go underneath the dirt and drown himself because he's probably underneath an idiot. Dirt.
Okay, on my way.
Come here, sir.
Whereabouts are you? I'm sure I can see you in a minute.
Yeah, on the other side of like the farm thing.
Okay. It's looking quite neat around here, what you've done.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're here, right, okay.
Yeah, he's in the water here.
Right, okay, you're trying to get,
trying to get
him up here, are you?
Yeah, trying to get him over there.
Oh, I see. But you're worried he's going to go underneath, is that what you're saying?
Maybe if you could block off the dirt behind me so he's not got so much...
Okay, I got dirt on me. I see what you're saying.
I was hoping he would go for the other job block because he's not been traded with, so just make sure you don't. Oh God, see, this is what I'm worried about, him bloody going underneath like that. Just make sure you don't sort of put it on the bottom first, because then he'll jump up and.
Really trying to get. He's going to jump out of this on this brick on that ledge there. He's going to jump up to your left.
Yeah,
to your left.
I want him to get up there. Oh my God! Let me up, sir. There we go. Right. Okay, in. Go on in. There we go. In. Right, perfect. He's in.
Oh my God! Do you know what? It's like it's so nervy, isn't it? Because all it takes is that one little move, and you've got to do the whole thing over again. You know?
Yeah. Right.
You're cleaning that up, by the way. You're cleaning that up.
Don't you worry. I'll clean it up.
So, how would you object to having a massive door into our
massive
like
door
literally?
Cool.
Okay, fine, because that's kind of what we've got. Not necessarily through choice, not necessarily through design.
Right, now I've got 2 in there. I've got to wait for the baby to grow up, and then we can start breeding. Oh God. Why does this take so long to bloody demolish? Could probably do with a spoon, to be honest.
You've not got a spoon?
No.
I can give you one of mine in a sec. Just let me just finish this, and I'll come down and drop a spoon in your face.
Why, thank you.
Oh my! On to where? Where you at? In the same place?
Yeah, I'm cleaning up my mess like you ordered me to.
Oh, okay. Well, I did order you, didn't I? To be fair, yeah. Yeah.
Mercy Buku!
Oh, it's in the hole just there. You got it.
Oh, that's better.
So, what's your work pattern like over and around Christmas, then?
Christmas Eve off, Christmas Day off, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off, because they both fall on the weekends.
Okay.
Which is nice, because I don't get paid extra for working over Crimbo. So last year it just happened to fall onto mine. Which is just funny, because like all the other companies shut down over Christmas, so like I don't actually have any like account work to do.
Do you mean the taxi companies or just companies in general?
No, like for accounting side of it.
Right.
So like there's no point me like chasing an unpaid invoice because nobody's in the office to deal with it, sort of thing.
Yeah, well, exactly that. Yeah.
So I'm in the office, but there isn't really anything like I can do with my time. But but I don't get paid extra for it. Which very surprised the lady who was complaining about having to work Christmas Day, and I'm like, well, at least you get.
Didn't it used to be double pay?
Yeah,
or
for,
maybe it is
for
double
everybody
pay
else, but because I'm on salary.
Yeah.
I'm. Let's get this in quick before he jumps up over it. There we go. Because I'm on salary, of course, doesn't affect me.
Yeah, same. I mean, I'm quite lucky. I got I get bank holidays off anyway. I mean, you know, my company are always looking after me. To be fair, look, here's another example of how what's the word I'm after? How thoughtful they are, right? So we got paid. So normally I get paid on the 28th of every month. Okay, so towards the end. Now, because of Christmas and because HR obviously won't be doing anything over Christmas, they actually paid us on the 20th of December, so 2 days ago. Now that was nice. It's nice to get some pay before Christmas. What that does mean is we've now got a long old wait, six and a half weeks until the next payday, and they took that into consideration, and they brought forward January's payday by a few days just so there's not so much of a wait. And it's like, it was something we never asked for, but it was like that's actually quite sensible.
Yeah, because to be honest, they didn't have to, because well, if you can't
manage your money, yeah, exactly.
That's your thing, I would like to know how to make the farmer things. Yeah, it's like because our payroll people were shutting up on the 19th, we needed to get our payroll stuff in early. So and I pay everybody, so I'd already had the sheet saying that, you know, this is what everybody needs to be paid. So I knew we were getting ours on time. But this month is supposed to be a 5-week month, and they've shortened it to 4 so that everyone's got money for Christmas.
Right. Okay.
But then of course that means January is now a
Yeah.
5-week month. But you know, it's like I just put all my money in my budgets anyway, so.
Well, exactly. I mean, to be fair, it's quite nice because I don't plan on doing anything for the next 3 months apart from running along on tarmac and hitting the gym. You know, I'm certainly not going to be sort of drinking and stuff like that. And actually, I'm really looking forward to it. Just focusing on me again.
Yeah.
You know, I felt so good at the start of the year, and I said to myself at the start of the year, this year is the year when I'm gonna be saying no, and I did for a while, and then it's amazing how quickly I got sucked into bad habits. But
Yeah, but you know you can do it because you've done it before.
yes,
And like even
yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
even if you sort of come the end of the year, you're back to normal. You know, at least you've had half a year where you've been doing good. You know.
I just don't want to be always constantly trying to chase getting down to where I want to be. I'd rather just be managing that in my life and enjoy it, like being able to go, okay, I'll enjoy it this week, and you know, maybe a bit frivolous and have some cake or whatever, and then other weeks just crack on as normal. But the thing is, mentally, I'm there. I'm good. I'm ready for it. And, you know, all I can do is do it. You know.
Yeah. All that there is to do is to do it. Right, guys. I would like. I'm gonna need some more beds, I think. Let's. I think they need a roof, don't they? I've got to remember how to do this house thing now. I might just bodge it for a minute. Does it need to be wood? But it doesn't need to be wood. I bet it just needs to be walled, ceilinged, and I probably don't even need to bother. Let's just. Probably needs to be that sort of wood, though, doesn't it? Let's just do this. Make this a house. I think it just needs to have a roof and a door, from what I remember.
Our empire is building, isn't it? Brick by brick. I watched this video. It's probably a TikTok, to be fair. That's a dangerous app. That is. It's such a dangerous thing. Like, there's times when I'm sitting in work. I've got 10 minutes free, and I say to myself, "Don't do it, Blake. Don't do it," because I know I'm going to be in a tick hole for an hour.
I've set this thing on my phone now where
like an alert on
like
a certain app or something. Yeah.
You can set a timer for certain apps. So it goes. So I've set it to, I think, 30 minutes each day, TikTok and Facebook.
Right.
Because I tend to find I do the same on Facebook as well, because I don't want to, but I get sucked into those like story advert things.
It's just ads on Facebook now, to be honest.
Like, I get stuck into the. It's like you never believe what this person's malicious compliance and that sort of thing, and it's sort of like I don't want to read it, but I get sucked into it because like the end of the story's always just off the page, so you have to click on the link or whatever. So it sort of tells me that you know, oh, your day's done. You know, you've had enough.
You've had your fun. I mean, that's quite
You know, and then you can sort of overwrite it. You know, you're like, oh, give me another 15 minutes or whatever, but it's like I try not to, because it's just you do just get completely like absorbed by it. Right. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, now right in my face.
Anyway, I saw this TikTok.
Yes.
And it was a Minecraft one actually that popped up, and it was about how this guy broke some world record for the most amount of diamonds ever got in like vanilla Minecraft in a run, and it was a crazy amount. Right, I'm talking like crazy amount. Just from mining, just spending. I think it took him like 2 years of just like strip mining. He just went, let's see how many diamonds I can get. And he had like literally thousands and thousands. But he used this device. It was like a TNT miner. Have you seen that type of device?
Yeah. You can make world eaters, I think they call them.
Okay, well he put 100 of them into one kind of consecutive line, dug it underground, and he just it was just like what the stuff they can do in Minecraft. You just think like, here I am, slowly mining away at the back of a bloody square hole, trying to make it slightly bigger so I can put my bed in there. And you got guys doing crazy stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, absolutely mad. Right, so that one is a farm here, so... for some reason, on TikTok, I get a lot of, like... There's a kids program called Bluey or something about these dogs.
Right, okay.
And,
so...
it's like just little cartoon dogs and, you know, like a kids program. And I'm like, I don't understand how these are in my...
your whatever it's called. So my understanding is how TikTok works is it still gives you random content, but my friend told me this, and she's absolutely right. It bases its algorithm is purely based on how long you spend viewing a particular video. Okay, so if you're on a video, so let's say you've gone to the toilet, and you left your phone on the side, and this one TikTok's played over and over and over again, and it was like it's a guy, I don't know, doing keepy uppy with a football. You'll find next time you go on a TikTok, you'll get loads of kind of those types of videos.
Yeah.
So for me, I get this one woman who pops up, I don't even like you, and as soon as I see her face, I'm like, swipe away, because I'm trying to shorten that video, and it will eventually go. But maybe you need to stop watching that blue dog video.
The problem is, it's because TikTok's so like sucks you in. I end up watching the fucking thing.
Well, there you go.
Why am I watching Bluey or whatever the fuck it's called? Because I'm
Isn't
just
it,
like.
Isn't it Dougie? You're thinking of Dougie, right?
No, it's
Dougie.
There's like a family of 2 Australian Shepherd dogs.
Oh my god!
Australian cattle dogs. And they've got their 2 cattle dog kids.
See, you already know too much about this, so I think it's right to recommend this to you.
The thing is, it's because it's like a kids program, but it like hits on adult topics. Like the sister of the mum of the family.
How do you know this? How do you know this?
Through TikTok. I've never watched an episode. This is literally through TikTok, right?
Can I say one thing before you finish your story?
Yeah.
I am never ever going to open one of your TikTok forwards because I know you're going to start trolling me now. And next thing I'm going to do, I'm like, oh, did you see episode 4, season 6? Anyway, as you were.
What do I want? I want potatoes in it. So the sister of the mum came round for a visit once, but she was really sad because she'd had a miscarriage and she can't have kids. And so it's
that's a bit strong for a kids program, isn't it?
That's what I mean. It's like, but they tackled it quite nicely, like from the kids' side of things. You know, they explain it very gently. Like sometimes you just don't. Sometimes you want things in life, but you just can't have them, sort of thing. But I don't know why I keep watching these things. I can't not watch them. But yeah, but that's the sort of thing it's about. Oh god, that lasted long, didn't it? Why have you not gotten out of your... I want you to be a farmer or something, dude. I'm gonna need one of you to be a farmer.
So, a question I've been meaning to ask you for a very long time.
Yeah.
How's that YouTube Premium life?
Oh, loving it. Absolutely loving it. I can listen to music, I can watch a video, and then I get a text message, and I can flick to the text message, answer it, and go back to the video without even pausing it. It's amazing.
It's so good, isn't it? And do you know the worst part is that this is not a lifetime thing. There is going to be a point in our lives when, for whatever reason, Alex has his... Because I get Tidal. So Tidal is basically, it's a bit like Spotify, right? And I get my Tidal for free. And I download all my albums. And literally last year, I got this message, Alex, it says that your Tidal is out of action now. And he managed to find another one. But I've had free music forever. You know, you can play it outside of the app and all that sort of stuff. And it's amazing. But I know that one day, hi, bye.
I forgot you're actually on the server. I'm just doing my shit and you're here as well.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so I know that one day this YouTube Premium's going to go, and I tell you what, those ads are probably going to be even worse than they are already, because they have got worse over the years when you think about it. You know, there's no denying it. And it's going to be so bad just trying to watch when you see a video and it's only like a minute long, but you got to wait like 30-second ads. You're like, oh, what's the point?
Yeah.
But it's going to be. I'm not looking forward to it. Basically,
I think what will happen is I will end up getting so used to it that I'll probably just end up like
paying for it.
Ending up paying for it for myself. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would probably. Well, actually, do you know what? If that day ever comes, don't do it alone because I'd be more than happy to split the difference on a
Yeah.
family type thing. Because I honestly,
Well, then how
I
did all
mean,
my seeds go?
I barely watch TV. I barely watch Netflix. I
No,
would say
I
that
don't.
95% of the stuff I watch is YouTube. You know.
YouTube, and I've cancelled Netflix.
Okay.
Oh, I was really upset because Henry Cavill is no longer going to be Geralt,
Which that's right.
The
Yeah.
Witcher, right? And it's going to be Liam Hemsworth or something. Um,
Okay.
and then because he wanted to focus on his Superman
Oh, is that
career,
what it was? And then they
yeah.
dumped him, right?
And then they were just like, "Yeah, sorry, it's not going to happen. You're not going to be Superman ever again." And it was
I
like,
thought he got.
"Oh."
Yeah. Yeah. Never mind.
I mean, he very graciously, accepted that that was what was, that
I
that was.
mean, come on, let's not beat around the bush here. I may be a straight white male, but there's no denying that he is not one just a charismatic gentleman, but two an absolutely
I mean,
gorgeous
I mean,
human being as well, isn't he? Really, you know?
yeah. I mean, he was perfect as Geralt, because
Yes, he was.
he's
But
but sadly it is not to be. So why do neither of you want to be a bloody farmer?
uh,
This dude is not getting out of his outfit. He's probably. There's no way you're gonna be reaching for your bloody. Come on, dude. Be one of those. What about you? Why do you not want a job, buddy? Why do you not want a job? They're pining for their home, I think. Right. Do we have any carrots or potatoes? Uncooked
I've got a I've got a
potatoes.
golden carrot on me, and I think I might have eaten all the potatoes.
We need raw potatoes and
Oh, that's what I actually saw on TikTok. This another Minecraft thing, and did you know that if you breed two horses together after giving them a speed potion, they will create a faster offspring. And actually, this guy made this horse by continuously breeding it with speed potions, made it travel 60,000 blocks an hour.
I know you can. They have different stats, and you can sort of breed the better stats together and do that.
That thing was flying across the plains. It was unbelievable.
Right, I would like you to go over to that one over there, please, sir, where the actual farm is, please. Thank you. Now over to that one. Nice. Okay, he's a farmer. What is he selling? He is selling potato. No, he wants potatoes. I think we want to. Do we have any emeralds?
Ooh, I don't know about that. Probably.
I would like.
Not. You can help yourself to them. I'm not sure they'll be in the chest. But
I want to lock this dude in.
You don't find emeralds in the wild, do you? Oh, you do. You do, but they're very seldom, aren't they?
I'm wondering if we found any in a chest somewhere. Yes.
Did you say in the where? Green Hills?
Did I say Green Hills? Extreme Hills.
Don't know that.
Extreme
in
Hills.
where?
Extreme Hills.
You mean like mountains? Is that not an extreme hill?
The biome is called Extreme Hills.
Oh, okay, right, fine. So what are they in caves or are they in the hills?
Well, in the Extreme Hills biome, they will be underground.
Yep. Okay, right, fine. I didn't know that.
That dude is locked in. I would like to see you plant something, sir. What are you going to plant?
What confused me is that don't forget in Sonic the first world is
sorry,
called...
buddy, sorry. I didn't mean to punch him.
Emerald.
Oh, I just punched him again.
Oh my god.
Sorry, buddy. This dude does not want to be anything other than a leather worker. Right, what are you planting here, sir? Seeds? No, we do not want seeds.
Have you ever considered that when we're streaming together, all I've got from you is audio commentary? I never actually see what's going on your screen at live, and it's quite interesting sometimes just hearing, especially when things go wrong. I have no idea what's going on.
Hang on, is this carrots? No, that's wheat seeds. Oh, go on, plant something else. Dude, I need something other than wheat, please. and you need to get a job.
You're such a dictator with those villages,
I
aren't
know,
you?
I know.
You
And
really are a dictator.
my animal crushers and all this sort of stuff. Like, seriously.
You will work for me.
I don't. Oh, I need a slab on that. Is it a slab that goes on there? I think it might be a slab.
God, I can't believe we're an hour and a half in. I've got nothing to show for it.
Well, at least I've got a couple of villagers, so that is something. Right, I think that happens there. Right, is this wheat? Yeah, it's still wheat. Because you got to stop it. You got to give them the job block, but stop them using the job block. Because what happens is, right, wherever you are, these little sections I've got at the side here. Basically, you're going to trap a villager in those, and then you're going to put a minecart in the way. So this dude here goes, oh, my mate over there has got no food. So he digs up all the food, he throws it at that dude, but because the minecart's in the way, the minecart sucks up all the food he's throwing. Therefore, you've got your automatic food gatherer.
Right.
But I want this dude to do something other than wheat.
Well, weren't you supposed to be doing the iron farm?
Yeah, this is all part and parcel of the iron farm.
But you didn't do this to make the iron farm the last.
No, because that was a different version.
Okay.
This one definitely works. It works in my.
Yeah, no, I don't get me wrong. I trust you.
I've never made a bedrock version before, so I think he's one out of bloody seeds. Oh, we're gonna need potatoes. Potatoes or carrots we need.
We've got a load of seeds in the chest downstairs.
Yeah, but they're not potatoes or carrots.
Okay. Does it say what type of seeds they are? I just thought it said seeds. Does it actually say?
The ones that just say seeds. Oh no, they actually say wheat seeds now. So we've got wheat seeds.
Okay.
We've got beetroot, pumpkin, melon, and cocoa. But you need an actual potato or an actual carrot. For those. Which sucks because we do not have any of those. So we need to go killing some zombos. Have we got any more eggs? Yes, lots of eggs. Lots of eggs. Alan is very creepy.
I don't like Alan.
Right, we need to get as many chickens as possible in here. Oh
God! So I got my hair cut today, right? And oh God, it took forever. I haven't even got that much long hair, right? As you know, and all I wanted short on the sides, and then a bit longer on the top, but short. And I normally go in, and there's these two guys that run the barbers, and I've always got served by the owner, but he was serving or cutting somebody else's hair. So I had like his apprentice. And he's a nice enough guy. Don't get me wrong. I was in there for 45 minutes.
Jesus Christ!
This kiddie was taking forever, like. Because you have like they kind of, what do they call? They blend it, they fade it. I've got short on the sides, longer on the top, so they have to blend it in. He's taking forever, and he's like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, mate, whatever, it's fine," And that, because I couldn't tell because he hadn't really blended it, and I was like, "Yeah, whatever, yeah, that's fine, yeah, I trust your judgment, all that sort of stuff." And then he called his boss over, and his boss said, "Nah, I wouldn't have done it that way, mate." And he started playing with my hair whilst he was cutting this other guy's hair. He coming over, do this. He pulled the seat across, and he was, "No, do that, we do that." And then he's like, "Okay, now you got to do the other side." I'm like, "Oh my God!" And then right towards the end, I was like, "Okay, time to go." And I said to the guy, "All right, how much does that cost?" And he went, £5. I know, it was £5. I was like, "What? It's a bit cheap, isn't it?" I'm guessing it was because it was his apprentice or something, right?
Yeah, maybe that's why. Yeah, because it's probably because he spent forever.
Well, yeah, the poor kid. He must have earned about £6 an hour there doing that, But anyway, it was just like, that you don't want to be talking to people. You just want to be out of there. Just finished work.
I hate the hairdressers because I'm just like,
yeah.
Look, I'm not interested in. I always like it when there's an old dear like next to me because I know like they've been in there every day of the week and they're going to chat.
Yes, yeah, exactly that. Yeah, it's always nice when someone else is in there.
Right, you guys are going to need some food, so we're going to need to get some wheat and we're going to need to make a load of bread. Get up on right, we're gonna have to steal all the cows' wheat. Gonna make 23 bread is not a lot.
4 on me.
Sorry?
I said I've got 4 on me.
Yeah, the problem is they need to have enough food in their inventory to start the love making. Which is why potatoes are good, because you've not got to go and actually, like, make the bread. Are you gonna make a love? Why do you not want to be anything other than a blinking leather worker? Don't tell me I've got to go all the way back over to that village and get rid of your job block, sir. I might have to do that. Which, tell you what, I might do, because they might have potatoes in the village. So on the boat. I'm going on an adventure!
I'll tell you what, I think doing this for 2 hours is probably the most any man can withstand. Unless I was just on my own playing some music in the background, just chilling out. This is
yeah, it's a good job that the stream is sort of like focused on me rather than you, then, isn't it?
100%.
Right, let's get in the boat, go into the village. We need potatoes, we need carrots. They are the best things. I'm glad we can reach this village all the way by boat.
So it's quite close by then, is it?
Yeah, sort of. It's where the snow is, where you kept falling into the snow.
I don't like. I see why you like to go around the snow now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not very nice.
You need
scary.
Need leather boots, and that should stop you falling in.
They're quite clever in Minecraft by making sure you need an item that nobody actually really ever wants to carry with them.
And you panic, you got to take your boots off and put you, because the whole point is you want to get not diorite, bloody netherite stuff.
Yes.
So but you can't have a netherite chest plate because you've got to have your elytra, and then you can't have your netherite boots because you've got to have your snow boots.
Exactly.
Right, I will destroy this dude's job block while I'm here, and hopefully he'll want to be a farmer. So you're at Mum's for Christmas then, eh? I bet she's excited about that.
Well, it all changed very quickly, the plans, if I'm honest. I wasn't actually planning to go up there at all. Like, Mum wanted... I think we're safe to say it on stream, but keep this between us.
I don't think Mum is going to be watching my streams.
No, it's not Mum I'm talking about. It's her sister, but it's evidence, Not yeah. Anyway, we went down to Sue's last year in Honiton.
Yeah.
Taunton Way. Spent the day there, which is quite nice. It's nice to Sue cooked a lovely meal
Potatoes.
And
sorry.
Sue wanted Mum to come down again this year, and was it's such a long drive, especially for Paul. Paul puts on a brave face, saying that he's yeah, I'm fine, but actually deep down, he's struggling.
Yeah, the new car definitely helps. I think that's a lot more comfortable for him, but even still, it is a long journey.
It's for anybody, and then he's also got to drive back, and he's putting on a brave face. Anyway, the point is, Sue wanted Mum to go down again, and I don't know what I was going to do. Dad never asked me if I was doing anything. And I did message him, and he said he's spent it with Michelle anyway still. So Mum was like she was going to come down to see me on Christmas Day, just for the day, and then go back that day. And I was like, you know what, that works. I'm quite happy to host. They come down. At least I'm not on my own on Christmas Day, and I get to see them. I can cook them a meal, and then they can shoot off because I've got to feed the cats and the frogs and whatnot. But Mum obviously, wanted to keep it quiet from Sue, but she thought that's a great answer. Like it's not, I'm going to
Sorry,
Blake's this year.
because I said to her like, just tell her that that it takes it out of you or whatever, and because I think last year she went because she sort of felt not forced, but like guilted into it, really.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry, I was saying so to and then it evolved going. Oh, why didn't you come back with us for a few days? And I was like, yeah. And then Paul was like, yeah, we'll go see a few Derby games. And I was like, all right, fine, I can come up for a few days. And then it got to like, well, if I'm coming up anyway, why don't I just come up?
Yeah.
And then like before Christmas, and then you can just do Christmas there. And Mum's like, oh, that's a good idea,
Yeah.
And I only plan to be there for a few days, but the time I get off
now
work,
you're there for a month.
I'm not. Well, the thing is, I'm not coming back until the 2nd of January. I'm leaving at like 5 o'clock at night, which is when a Derby game finishes, and I'm in work the next morning. I'm there for like 10 days. I'm like, oh, are you sure you want me there for that long? I mean, I might get a bit bored by then,
I mean, that's the thing, because I don't like coming back off holiday and then going straight back into work. Like
I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Yeah.
I had to do it with when I went to see Dad. Just because of the timings and stuff like that. I mean, I had to rush back anyway with the animals or whatever. So that was sort of not. But then straight into work, you've had no chance to really sort of sit down and relax and decompress, especially from traveling.
That's exactly where I am as well. But you know what? It's when the Derby games were, and it is what it is type of thing. But yes, I'm there for a while. I'm off now. I'm off work until I'm working one day, which is on the 30th. So I do have to actually do a day of work when I'm up there. And I was like, are you sure that's going to work? Because you haven't got really a private space for me to do my calls or whatever. But
no, I mean, Mum just tends to sort of watch telly or whatever anyway, so she'll probably be quite happy to sort of switch the telly off and leave you in peace.
Well, no, they said they'll do that, and obviously it's not me I'm worried about. It's my employer knowing that I'm having sensitive calls in a not so sensitive. But that being said, we're not actually tasked to make any calls at that time of year for obvious reasons.
So you're just there just for like on call, just in case somebody rings.
Pretty much, yeah. Maybe look at a few kind of urgent medical reports. We've got there's still going to be people in the hospital and stuff that might need some, some authorization or something. But it generally is just a case of being there just in case, in case somebody does need to speak to you. So yeah, it's really just going to be a case of probably pushing some paper around, really, So yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. Well, I've had a fun couple of days of being able to do absolutely nothing. Because the accounting software I use automatically uploads transactions from the bank. So there's like a bank link. Whereas the old one I used to have to type in everything manually. So this one, I'm like, on Monday, I'm like, oh, it's coming up with an error message. Well, my main accounting day is Tuesday. So not to worry, I'm sure it'll fix itself by tomorrow. And all of Tuesday and all of Wednesday, the server that links up the bank to the accounting thing just wasn't working. There was an outage. So I'm sat there going, I literally cannot do nothing. there's nothing I can do.
You literally cannot do nothing, or you literally can't do anything?
Exactly.
You cannot do nothing.
I cannot do nothing. I literally had to sit there for 2 days just doing.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know you're trying to be pedantic and a dick, but I'm trying to ignore
that. Okay, fine.
But yeah, so I was just sat there sort of like, well, there's nothing I can do. I can't get on with any of my work because.
Isn't it funny though? Because I remember when I worked in the taxi industry years ago, the system went down. There was one time when there was nothing that we could do, not even take like bookings by paper, the phone line, and it was great. Yay! Can't do anything. Woo! Isn't this so fun? Now I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to do my work? It's like, I've got so much stuff to do. This is actually an inconvenience more than anything. Yeah. So yeah, I get it.
But I was just like, and then luckily today, yesterday, literally quarter to 4, just before I finished, it all gone back online yesterday.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, I'll deal with that when I get in tomorrow. And then I looked, and what it had done is rather than just sort of like upload the transactions that hadn't been uploaded yet. It just gone, you know what? Let's just upload everything from the 6th of December all over again, just to make sure. So every single thing that, bearing in mind, like on a Monday, I have like almost 200 drivers that pay. I've got all, like 50 drivers that I need to pay. So all of those are individual transactions. So all of those have been doubled up. Everything else that had been in the bank had doubled up. So I'm like, oh, for Christ, I had to go through and like manually delete one by one all the double transactions. So my day today was actually really busy.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah.
Right. I've dug up all this dude's water troughs, but he still does not want to not be another worker. He's been a poo head. Can you do some breeding, please, dude? What, sir?
Oh, right. I'm starting to flag a little bit. I don't have a huge amount more left in me, I don't think.
No, I'm just going to be waiting for these guys to breed, basically. So I can slowly increase this farm as it goes.
I mean, do you need to be near them, or do you just want to come and quickly see my handiwork?
Yeah, I'll come and see your handiwork. They're literally doing nothing while I'm staring at them, so...
Sorry, hang on. Oh, I was coughing between pauses there. You probably didn't. Yeah, that's why I said hang on.
That's not too unobtrusive. That's probably about the height it'll be, sort of roughly.
I mean, to be fair, I actually quite like it. It looks quite cool.
There'll be a nice little house in the middle, so we'll look.
Yeah.
So it won't.
No, I think it all looks part of like a farm, like a.
Yeah, there'll be 3 farms and then the iron farm.
Look, this is taking me an hour and a half. I mean, I basically made it twice as wide because these.
See, the reason I put it over there was because that's the way.
I'm digging that wall. I'm digging that wall though. That's why I had to move it. Yeah, I'm digging, but I'm working this wall backwards. Is what I'm doing now. We can't go. So this far end wall here cannot go any further back. This wall here could not go any further back.
Nice.
So it's only this wall here. So I'm not going to go too much further. But what I wanted to do at least was just make a little corner here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go a bit further in, and this is pretty much going to be it. This is big room.
So we're just going to have an open plan house.
No, there'll be a door of some kind of sort, and.
Well, no, yeah, but I mean, obviously there'll be a wall on this side of the door or whatever. But I mean, inside, are we just going to have like, here's the kitchen area, here's the whatever.
Oh, kind of, yeah. I mean, like I said, there'll be like some kind of partition, but
like a what do you call them? Penthouse suite.
I suppose so. I mean, the thing is, the more you start putting in floors, the more you got to go up and down every time. And think how many times you had to go up and down in our last place, you know?
Well, yeah, built an elevator that we rarely used.
I know, it's normally go up the wrong way or back the wrong way. So I'm just going to finish this wall, or until my axe goes. And then I think I'm going to call it there, if you don't mind.
Right, so I've got to keep my eye on this dude so he doesn't plant anything but potatoes and carrots.
So I guess the next, I don't know if you've got any particular plans for your birthday or not, but I suppose the next meet won't be next Thursday. It will be the following Thursday, which is I think it's the 5th.
I haven't even thought about birthday. It literally just been like Christmas.
Sure.
I've not even thought much about Christmas apart from what time will we go into James's sister's?
Yeah.
So my birthday is on a Wednesday, isn't it? So we can do it. I've booked a couple of weeks off, so we could do next. Would it be next? Oh no, we've got the 29th.
Oh, so you're off when Dad's down then, yeah? For all that time.
Yeah, because I usually like to book a week off and then whatever else I've got left over from the 4th.
Okay.
So I'm not back until I think the 16th.
Oh wow.
So the lady that covers for me is bricking it a little bit because normally I'm back in. I'm either doing the Monday and then she's just got to tidy up the rest of the week, or I'm back in ready to set up for the following week, and now she's got to do 2 whole weeks in a row. So she's bricking it a bit. She's got to set up for herself the next week.
She'll be fine.
Well, I mean, she's got to do it at some point. I mean, there's no way I can never have.
Exactly.
Time off like that. So.
Yeah. Okay. It's probably because you do such a good job as well. She's like, oh god, am I going to be able to do the same kind of like?
I don't like to blow my own trumpet. Which is a lie. I love to blow my own trumpet, but
We all do.
I
Sure.
am very efficient, very quick, and very accurate. So I like to just, I get an email and I just get stuff done. And I
exactly.
like to just keep the ball, so whereas like what takes me like an hour, last time took her about sort of 2.5 days.
2.5 days. Wow. Okay.
So it's good because I don't have to worry about being like, being replaced or anything anytime soon.
Sure. Right. Okay. Time to ring the horn of plenty. The horn of jubilation.
I've got to get ready for this Advent stream.
Of course. Have you got the horn, by the way? That sounded wrong. You know what I meant?
I got the horn. There we go. Horn. Oh, I didn't want the frame as well. There is the thing that he's doing on the Advent. He's doing like the 12 days of Christmas. He's doing the 20.
Scorpions, fire.
No, he's literally doing that, right? So he's getting everybody to like upload a video. And I was day 20, and I'll send you the link with my little bit. But he's doing it up to like 25 days because obviously it's it's a 25-day stream sort of thing.
Wow.
But yeah, I was day 20, so you can enjoy that in a minute.
I look forward to it. Cool. Well, anyway, I'm glad we did this because obviously it's been a while since we caught up. So thanks as always for having me, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Thanks for watching.
Ding, ding, ding. Right, signing out. See you later. Bye.